Okay, well, here's another WWE Smackdown review. Actually, I'll be back next week to do Smackdown review. But, yeah. The show began with Randy Orton promo again, just like last week. Randy Orton reminded us that Cody Rhodes said he needed Orton to be the best version of himself, so Orton said that the fans wanted that too. Orton said that Cody told him he wanted Orton to listen to the voices in his head. Orton claimed he shut those voices out a long time ago. For the last few years, he had been thinking about the World Championship. Orton remarked that listening to the voices again means he can't be held responsible for what happens next. Orton said that the voices outside of his head are the problems, and Orton claimed there was only one person who got in his ear, and that was me. And his voice he is listening to. Mid Cardona walked into the ring in his wrestling gear, and he had a protective case cast on his left arm. And Orton attacked him last week. Matt went into the ring with the microphone and hit Orton in the head with it. Orton bumped to the floor, and that should probably lead to a Randy Orton Matt Cardona match. And Cody Rhodes was not on the show. So then back on GM, Aldis talked to the referee, and the referee left. Trick Williams walked up to Aldis, and Aldis said he's been impressed by him, and Trick said he has to call his mama. Lash and Royati. Sami Zayn walked in to congratulate Trick on the WrestleMania spot. Aldis told Zayn that unless something changes, Aldis doesn't have a spot for Zayn. The fans booed. Trick wished Zayn better luck next year and wonder how many comp tickets he'll get. Zayn walked up to Trick and hit him with a forearm. And then as Zayn walked towards Trick said, catering that way, Zayn. And then Zayn told Aldis he had a spot at WrestleMania and told him to watch. So yes, the Spurs could just do whatever they want. Randy Orton went to GM Aldis, and Orton said if he wanted Matt Cardona in a match. Aldis mentioned Cardona had an arm injury, and Orton said he knew since he gave him the injury. Orton threatened to do something violent if he didn't get the match. Aldis gave Orton the match and told Orton to cool down. Orton was okay with that. So next up, it was the Bella Twins. Yay. Versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Before the match could begin, the Irresistible team of Nia Jax and Lash Legend arrived at the promo. Jax and a Raw in New York City. Appeal faced Bayley and Rhea Valkyria for the women's tag team titles. Lash trashed the Bellas and Charlotte's phony friendship with Alexa. Lash told them to fight for what the champions have. This match went 11 minutes. Reed did the roll up of death on Bliss for the pinfall win after 11 minutes. And there wasn't interference in this match, so the match is pretty good with a cheap ending because Lash Legends punch stunned Bliss and Brie capitalized for the win. They made it seem like Brie didn't realize Lash punched Bliss like that, but it's still a big win for the Bellas. So I have a feeling that the Bellas are going to walk out of WrestleMania with the tag team titles. Because that is what they need in 2026. So Davey Priest walked up to R-Truth, who was talking to some dude. Priest wondered what he was doing. Truth claimed he was building the Judgment Day clubhouse. Priest said that's not happening. Jelly Roll talked to Truth, and Truth was confused by him. Rhea Ripley walked up to talk to them, and so Truth thought Jelly was Dominic, and Jelly hyped up Ripley about her match. Jelly left for his match, and Truth went after him. Ripley congratulated Priest on his title reign. Priest told her to win at WrestleMania to handle his Jade business, and Ripley left to do that. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss were backstage about the Bella Twins approach. When the Bella Twins approached them, Flair said that the Bellas didn't stand a chance without Nia. And Lashley said that they didn't ask Nia and Lash to watch the match, so you can blame them. Nikki said they'll do whatever it takes to be tag team champions. Flair said, we'll see. Bliss said, we'll see. Bliss said this isn't over. Rhea Ripley did a promo that replayed the god-awful promo from last week with Jade Cargill getting allies in Machine and B-Fab as new stables. Ripley says she doesn't expect integrity from Jade. Ripley says she doesn't expect B-Fab and Machine to be so desperate to stoop to Jade's level. Ripley said it's a WrestleMania, so she doesn't care who she has to face. Ripley invited Jade and fans for a fight. Jade arrived with Michin and B-Fab. The fans are booing loudly, all for all three women. Michin said she's been grinding for decades while they have forgotten and Ripley gets all the attention. B-Fab said that Jade has a plan and they jumped at the opportunity. Jade said if Ripley wants to get us beat tonight, then be our guest. Jade said that Rhea is not even on SmackDown since she is our guest. Jade said that B-Fab wants to step up tonight, so Ripley's going to learn. So this promo was not that great. Jade and her friends were a bit disjointed with all three women trying to speak while Ripley was also talking, and the fans booed loudly. So Rhea Ripley versus B-Fab in a minute. 1 minute match. Ripley was focused on B-Fab in the ring, but Michin was on the apron, so Ripley knocked her down. Ripley headbutted B-Fab on the floor. Jade attacked Ripley, and that was a DQ less than a minute. This match was used to set up an angle to set up another attack on Ripley. Ripley tried to attack Jade, but Michin and B-Fab attacked, and Michin hit a jumping kick to the head of Ripley. Jade picked up Ripley and hit a Jaded to put Ripley down. And nobody helped Ripley. Another case of the nobody's helping the face. So Kit Wilson was talking to the Miz backstage. Miz had gum on his shoe because he has been cursed recently. Miz mentioned Kit did a great job calling Miz's advice. Miz claimed his phone fell in the toilet. Miz told Kit to master, inspire, and zone in Miz. Miz left. Danhausen showed up to wonder why Miz would mentor him. Not Danhausen. Kit said he looks the part. So he looks the part because he looks the part. Kit was going to say Danhausen was toxic, but Danhausen stopped and said, "You are cursed." McIntyre had his limbs taped up while Kathy Kelly asked how Drew was walking last week. Drew said he could feel glass, his head was pounding, and when Fatu pulled him off the building, Drew took Fatu with him. Drew said if Fatu wants to start something, Drew will finish it. Drew said when a man has nothing to lose, that's when it's most dangerous. So next match was Kit Wilson versus Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's first singles match. This match went 6 minutes. It was an entertaining match between a non-wrestling music star like Jelly Roll, who put on a good performance, and Kit Wilson, who also did a good job as the experienced wrestler in the match. I think Wilson deserves a lot of credit because it's not easy working with a non-wrestler, but Kit sold everything so well, and that helped the match a lot. And the crowd liked it too, so... So Jelly Roll is also going to be in Dauphin in June for Country Fest. And then there's a video package for Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And then Solo Sikoa was backstage with the MFTs. Solo said that he is so hard on everybody because he knows how great they can be. Solo looked at Tama saying he can't leave this family when everybody isn't on the same page. Solo apologized for last week and looked at Tama and said Roman will never apologize. And then Kamala Hayes walked up with the U.S. title and wondered if Tama would challenge for the U.S. title. Hayes left. Shinsuke walked up to Tama and wondered if he would go after the U.S. title or follow Sikoa. Tama said nothing. So, this next match was an open challenge. And guess who decided to answer the call for the U.S. title open? Sami Zayn. And this match went 16 minutes, and yes, once again, Sami Zayn is the U.S. champion again. I really don't know what they're doing with him character, because for weeks he's been talking about going after the world title. But I guess the story is here, he wants to get on WrestleMania, so I guess with him being champion, he has a spot at WrestleMania now. And Trick Williams got involved in the match, so... Yeah, they had so many opportunities with like these... With like Kamala Hayes could have started a feud with like... Tonga, he could have started a feud... Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think Sami Zayn's going to have the title for long. He'll probably lose it. I'm guessing at WrestleMania he'll probably be a transitional champion. This will probably set up a triple threat match with Williams and Kamala Hayes and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania for the U.S. title. And then Jacob Fatu was walking backstage when Kathy Kelly asked what he was up to. Fatu said with respect to Kathy, he'd rather speak to the fans in the arena. Sami Zayn was backstage with the U.S. champion, so he talked to Nick Aldis, saying wonder if he earned a match at WrestleMania. Aldis told him saying he's got a spot at WrestleMania when he defends his U.S. title against Trick Williams. So I guess they're gonna build up on that feud. Jacob Fatu made his entrance as he was limping on his way to the ring to sell the fight from last week. Fatu said he was limping, busted open, and had cracked ribs, and it's all got to go with one person. Drew McIntyre, Fatu wondered what was wrong with Drew since he tried to end Fatu's career. And Fatu recapped some of the recent incidents between them and said none of it is going to hold Fatu down. This is a really good segment. This would be in one of my top 5 moments tomorrow when I do it. So, and then Drew said that Fatu stole Drew's title, stole WrestleMania from him, stole it, and Drew said that the food from Jacob Sable is Drew's food. Drew said he means this from the bottom of his heart. Screw you damn kids. And then Nick Aldis appeared. Fatu was about to be in the ring, but Aldis told him to stop. Aldis put Drew McIntyre in a match against Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. And Aldis said that WWE won't be responsible for what they do in that match. But it'll be a no DQ and a no count out. It'll be an unsanctioned match. So that match will probably be a good match. I'm really looking forward to this match. And then Jelly Roll approached Cardona about how he felt last week for talking to Matt about Randy Orton. Jelly mentioned Cody was on his way. Matt said he didn't want to sit and talk because he wanted to kick Orton tonight. Jelly left and said he's praying for him. Matt Cardona was approached by Aleister Black and Zelina, who said strange things. Black talked about how he influenced Randy Orton to listen to his voices, and then he kept on rambling. Matt had no idea what they were talking about. Then Tiffany Stratton was walking backstage when approached by Chelsea Green in a wheelchair. Alba Fire was there. Stratton refused Green's attempt to help. Green said she was rude. So, Julia versus Tiffany Stratton. This was originally advertised as a women's U.S. title match, but now it was a non-title match. So I don't know why that got changed, but this match went 10 minutes with Julia getting the win. A crafty heel for Julia, thanks to a distraction from Kiana James. I'm not sure why they'll have Tiffany Stratton lose like that, but especially right before the WrestleMania match. But which often means if they lose before a big match on pay-per-view, they usually get the win. So Tiffany, I'm sure will get the championship. One thing I forgot to mention about the women's tag team match. After the match, the Usos boys beat up the Bellas and the Lash helped Bliss and wanted Jax to do a move, but Bayley and Lyra ran out to the ring. Bayley and Lyra went after Jax and Lash in the ring. Bayley and Lyra hit a double drop kick on Jax and flipped Lash over the top to the floor. So I forgot to report that earlier. I think ours is too disgusting with the Bella Twins getting a win in 2026. So then after that, so then Bailey and Lila were walking backstage. Lila said that they are the biggest threat to the women's tag team champions. Bailey said they'll get it done on Raw as the new women's tag champions. Randy Orton was talking to someone on the phone saying he appreciated them and said he'll see them soon. So the next match was Mid-Cardona, a main event match versus Randy Orton. And this was a glorified squash match. As Randy Orton got the win in 8 minutes. As you would expect in a match like this, Mid-Cardona trying to put up a shot. He had no shot here. It was the right booking to have Orton look dominant going into the WrestleMania match. And then Cody Rhodes' bus was shown arriving at the building. Cody got off the bus and was in a tracksuit making his way to the building. They went on to a break. The security guys tried to stop Cody, but Cody walked right by them. They need to get better security. Cody walked down the hallway in the backstage area while Orton's music played in the arena. Jelly Roll saw Cody shake hands with him, and Cody kept walking. The show returned. About 7 minutes left as Cody Rhodes made his entrance in the tracksuit. David Elvis approached Cody and told him to think about WrestleMania. Cody claimed he was just there to talk. When Cody got in the ring, he exchanged punches and kicks with Orton. Cody went after Orton with punches as security tried to separate them. Cody sent Orton over the barricade. Cody punched Orton to block a steel chair attack. Cody kept on punching Orton as security was there to try to slow them down. Cody punched Orton a few more times, and back and forth. And then Jelly Roll went into the ring to try to talk some sense into Orton and Cody. Jelly talked to Orton about how Cody is like his brother. Orton broke free with punches, and Orton hit an RKO on Jelly. The fans were chanting Randy after that. So that was the end of the show. So it was okay for Braun. It just kept going on and on for about 8 minutes. And they did it again. So that was Smackdown. Was not the best show, to say the least. There was no Job Squad on the show. Like there was no Motor City Machine Guns or any of them. But it looks like Johnny Gargano's on NXT now. So it kind of goes through the good, the bad, the ugly. I'll start right off the hop by doing the ugly. The ugly was the Nikki Bella and Brie getting a win. And the bad would be Rhea Ripley versus B-Fab. And an entire segment too. And the good would be the Jacob Fatu segment with Drew McIntyre. So, honestly, I could have chose the bad too with Tiffany Stratton, so that was Smackdown, everybody. Yeah, so
I'll be
I'll be doing a top 5 tomorrow.
I'm hoping to be
I'm hoping to be
continuing
continuing
to do some
continue
Borderlands
to
4
do some
tomorrow.
Borderlands 4
I'll go
tomorrow.
through some of those
I'll go
clips
through
from
some of those
yesterday
clips from yesterday
right away.
so
Yeah, so until
yeah,
then,
so
I
until
will
then,
see you
I
in
will
the
see
next
you in the
video.
next video.